Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of our Feed the Beast Ultimate Reloaded Let's Play. Today, I've been giving it some thought, a little bit of research, done a little bit of digging on the side, if you know what I'm talking about. No, literally, I've just been looking things up into what we want to do today, and that is something that I know a lot of you have been anticipating, something that we've needed for a good minute, but something that I thought originally was just not quite available to us with the missing pieces, but we should be okay. And that is an ME system, Applied Energistics 2. Um, So I will explain why I thought, maybe we shouldn't get into it because of the pieces missing and everything. And that reason is because we're missing the ME controller. There is no ME controller in this mod pack. If we look it up, yeah, sure, we get these nice looking blocks that look like the ME controller, but they're not. They're just chisel blocks. So that means that we cannot have complicated ME systems, but we can have simpler systems. Like we can have one system for crafting. I believe we can. I know we can make molecular assemblers to craft with. I need to look into the game files, the configs, and see how many channels we're allowed to have per each block, because that is what kind of takes us down a notch. If we can only have one channel per block, then we're going to be stuck with very, very simple systems. Whereas if we can have, because the ME controller allowed us to have 8 per system, 8 channels for that one ME controller. Each ME controller you added could have 8 channels. So with that being the case, it takes a minute to figure out exactly how we're going to do this. But I think today we're just going to focus on a very simple system, creating ourselves a ME drive and simple storage. And I don't know exactly how many items we have, but I think we could get away with a 4K. If not, we could probably do with 2 of them, or maybe a 16K. For now, I think the biggest thing is just to get one made and power sources for it. I'm thinking about how we can use IC2 power for our machines over here. I'm also thinking about how we use thermal expansion power, which we're apparently running low on, and we need more coal to put in there as well, because we're out. We need to get a quarry, really, but in order to do that, we need a lot more energy production. I mean, I suppose we could toss some bauxite in there and just let it go, but it would take ages, just ages for that to go. Although we really could use that quarry. Once we get a quarry, we can have a lot better access to materials. Now that I think about it, what are we really using this for? Only rubber? And otherwise it's just sitting there doing nothing, right? I think, before we do anything else, I think we're going to set this thing up and get it started making ourselves some titanium. Because, we've needed titanium for a minute. And otherwise all this energy is just, going nowhere. Oh, right, it's just draining the bat box. That's why I'm like, hold on, how in the world is that solar panel array keeping up? There's no way, which it's not. So it's going to charge this. That's 10,000. We need 128,000. So we're going to use up the bat boxes pretty quickly. But that's okay. So in order to get titanium, Because if we can get a quarry going, you know, that would be great. We need 12 bauxite and 8 empty cells, which we have 64 in there. That gives us how much titanium? 2 small piles, which then have to be combined by 4 into a piece of titanium dust, which can then be smelted in a blast furnace. Okay, I'm going to have to make one of those too, which can then be used for the diamond drill for the quarry. We need 2 pieces of titanium, meaning we're going to need a decent amount of bauxite. We only have enough for 2 recipes this time, which will give us 1 titanium dust. We're going to have to get double that amount of dust. And here it goes. All of our energy is gone from there. This is going to lose all of its energy. And we've gotten from all of that 10,000, 6%. So anyway, we're going to let that run off of our itty bitty little solar array. And hopefully by the end of the episode, we'll have a little bit of titanium. That'll be kind of nice, although we'll still need double that. So anyway, back to what I was saying. We're going to start on applied energistics. As I mentioned, it's also a bit forgiving because we don't have to find, or I think I mentioned that I test recorded this episode. I got my audio settings a bit mixed up, so I had to redo them. And I test recorded it and spoke about it. But we don't have to find meteorites in Feed the Beast Ultimate Reloaded, which you would typically have to do in Applied Energistics 2, at least as far as I remember correctly. All we need to do is make a quartz cutting knife. And with that quartz cutting knife, we can make our printed logic circuits, calculation circuits, and engineering circuits. Now, of course, calculation is expensive. That's a diamond, but it's always been expensive. Calculation, I mean, is an emerald. Engineering's diamond, and printed and logic is gold, right? It's always been an expensive mod. But yeah, so we're just going to get started with that. What we need to aim towards first is, we need some sort of energy storage, but we also need something to get energy in, which would be an energy acceptor, which we need 4 iron, flux crystal, and quartz glass. Flux crystal is going to be the thing that we can actually do. Look at that. Nether quartz. Wait. Is it nether quartz? Where was it? Energy. Yeah, nether quartz, Certus quartz, and redstone. Okay. Let's just go ahead and make the sets of 3 here. I don't think it's shaped, but okay. 6 flux crystals, unnatural. That's an achievement right there. Nice. Okay. Now we've got flux crystals. Now we need to make quartz glass, which we need quartz dust for, and then glass. Do we have glass? We do not have glass, but we have tons of sand. So let's take and smelt half a stack of sand because I feel like it. How far are we? 29%, and we're out of power. Yeah, I saw that coming, but that's okay. Okay, we need to stick some more coal in there so it doesn't just run out. We'll just stick 6 blocks of coal in there. That's good. I don't mind doing that. Okay. And we'll stick... Yeah, we'll stick... We're going to use those a lot today, so we'll stick 6 in there, and we'll stick another couple... Well, we'll stick that much, another 6 in this generator. You know, just because I feel like maybe we can amp up the power a little bit, help this thing along a little bit quicker, you know? it's still not building any energy up. Obviously, it's using all of it immediately. But 32 EU a tick, I guess, is what's coming in. And it's using all of that immediately. Using 96 a tick. So, yeah. Let's just stick 3. I don't need to spend all of my coal on that. Okay, back to what I was doing. I'm going to get carried away with that a couple times, I'm sure. Okay. We were making quartz glass, which means I need to grab quartz, and that is where we run into some issues. What I'm going to do, instead of keeping that quartz there, using that quartz, first I'm going to, since I just opened the world, I'm going to add my pickaxe back into vein miner. That's not how it is, it's that one. There we go. And now we should be able to vein mine with this. And we're going to go, oh, nice and pretty Essentia storage. Okay, anyway, we're going to go into the nether and go and mine up a good amount of Certus quartz. We might even use up our pickaxe on Certus quartz. Or not Certus quartz, nether quartz. Certus quartz is in the overworld. Because we're going to need a decent amount of quartz for this. And I don't want to run out of quartz. Since there's only 4 per block that we have, we have 13 blocks. I just don't want to run out of quartz. So yeah. There's a ghast around here somewhere. That's okay. Tin I don't need. That's the issue. Once you get all these other ores in here, quartz spawns less. I always forget that I have the double jump available, you know? It's just like, yeah. Oh, that was only 1 piece. We'll come back for that later if we need it. There we go. More quartz. What? Oh, yeah. Also got to set that. Oh, I didn't even have to jump for that one. I don't know why I was doing that earlier. I love just vein mining and then getting all the experience for these things. Right, you can't vein mine just blocks of quartz. You know what? Because we're going to be in here for a minute, let's add that. Vein miner. Block list. Add. Or pickaxe. I hear a wisp. Add. Minecraft. Quartz block. And then I need to remove that one that I accidentally did. I don't know what that would do, but okay. Yeah, look at that. I love it. Alright, now let's go ahead and grab these because we can. I love just being able to do that. That's awesome. I'm wondering if we had a thermometer on us and looked at that, scanned that thing with it. That was a stupid move. If I had just gotten... Ooh, that would have been bad. Wonder if it would do anything special for us, because wisps are Thaumcraft and they have a lot of stuff to do with them. I don't know why I was just single jumping when I have double jump, but you know. Alright, I'd say we got plenty of quartz. Wisp. There's a couple. I wonder if that means there's ore nodes in here, because they spawn from ore nodes, at least they used to in Thaumcraft 4. I don't know about this Thaumcraft, since there doesn't seem to be colored V. Oh, I didn't mean to break that, but... Fall damage reducer. Alright. And back home we go. We might have to come through with a thermometer and just check out the wisps in the future. Alright. That's a wall. Okay. Now obviously our machine would not be continuing while we were in the nether, so... We have 12 roasted corn. We need to get some more stuff cooked too, but that's okay. For now, we'll be okay. I need to turn this off of auto input. We need to toss in half a stack of nether quartz. We've got glass. Alright, let's go put this other nether quartz up in our chest. And because we're going to be using a decent amount of this, I'm not going to break it up. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, when we went into the nether, it reset the progress of this machine. Oh no. Well, that means we can't go back into the nether until this is done. That's so maddening. It was already like 30% or something. Ugh. Oh well. We'll be okay, I guess. Where did I put sulfur? There it is. What are the uses for sulfur? Pyrotheum, gunpowder, myofiber gel, flux capacitor. Okay, it's not time travel. I was like, time travel? Wait a second. Okay, and then into fertilizer. Okay, so not much. That needs to go in our Thaumcraft chest. I didn't realize it was in here. There we go. Oh, and that can get out of our inventory as well. Now, we don't have too much longer for that to go. Let's see. What else did we need for this other than quartz glass? We needed iron ingots. We're gonna need to go mine some iron soon too. I think next episode we'll have to do a progress episode of just mining because we're low on resources, so it's gonna be something we need to do. Okay, we're gonna grab what we have and then make some quartz glass. How much does this make? Nice, exactly how much we needed. Iron, Flux crystal, energy acceptor. Okay, where do we want to plug this in? All that's going to there, so we're gonna want it to be. Maybe we want it to have its own. I hate when I do that. Anyway, as I was saying, maybe we want it to have its own power source. Like its own solar panel system or something, just to power specifically the ME system, because we don't want it to run out of energy, right? So we need something to charge it. So what kind of other stuff can we do, right? Can we do more solar panels? Maybe not from that, what does this solar panel do? I'm gonna look this up real quick. Give me just a second. I'm gonna pause and I will be back in half a split second. Alright everybody, so truth is I've done a little bit of research for this, right? And it seems like, I mean, you can see how long I've been sitting here. This thing's almost done. It seems like the only real thing we're gonna have as for options are things that are gonna happen pretty far into the future, for as far as sustainable power, right? So this planeristic system may not be what we want it to be quite yet. Oh, there's a torch there. But we can at least, you know, get it to be simply what we need it to be right now, you know. Just a simple little storage system, right? We don't need to have it be perfect. We can run it off of this steam dynamo and it'll be fine, right? I'm going to move this over here so that we can put our drive here, or our energy cell drive, and then our terminal there. So yeah. Okay, so we've got our energy acceptor. Drive. We need glass cable, processors, engineering processors, iron ingots, glass cable, quartz fiber, redstone, quartz fiber, more nether quartz dust, and glass, which I'm glad we've gotten a bunch of, because looks like we're going to need a bunch. Okay. And we need redstone. How many does this make? Just one recipe's worth. 4 glass cables. Okay. Fluix energy connection. Interesting. Okay, so then we're going to need some iron. We still need to make the processing things. Okay, so in order to make the engineering processors, we need Certus quartz knife, Certus quartz, iron ingot, and sticks. And let's actually make a nether quartz knife because, yeah, cheaper than trying to make one out of Certus quartz. There we go. Alright, and then we also need... That's not what I wanted to make. No. There we go. Diamond, redstone, and silicon, which is Certus quartz dust. Wait. Can we use nether quartz dust? Yeah, nether quartz dust in a furnace. Okay. So we need 2 silicon. There we go. And we're going to use some of our diamonds for this, which we have a decent amount right now, but, you know, it's a lot of work to try and get diamonds, you know, at least at this stage. Alright, printed engineering circuits, we need to smelt them. There we go, engineering processors. Alright, iron. And then our glass cables. Okay. ME drive. Sit there. We'll put a glass cable there. We'll put our energy cell there so we can just store energy. Yeah, so energy cell, Certus quartz, flux dust, quartz glass. Okay, which is just flux crystals. We need 4 of those. Okay. Nice and simple. Okay, so making that, we need the Certus quartz, we need the quartz glass. Okay, so let's make quartz glass. Nice. We need Certus quartz. We need flux dust. Alright, flux dust. Certus quartz. Quartz glass. Energy cell. And it's building up RF. It's only 400 that it has in it, but okay. Oh, 400,000. It's a lot more than I thought it was. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna have 400,000 RF in there. Okay, that should hopefully that is enough to run our ME system for a decent amount of time, and isn't, you know, who knows. Okay, now we need a terminal. By the way, I am purposefully leaving the other stuff for last. Okay, so we want a crafting terminal, so we may as well make okay, so we need to make 1 more silicon for the crafting calculation processor. We need a logic processor. We need 2 logic processors. We need 3 logic processors, so we need 4 more silicon. So let's go smelt this silicon. Oh, by the way, titanium. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. What else did we get in there? We got hydrogen and compressed air. Okay. That's besides the point. Okay, silicon. And then we need, okay, that's simple. Okay, we need, gold and redstone. We need 3 logic and we need a calculation. So let's grab the materials for that. 1 emerald for the calculation. And then gold for the other one, the logic. Okay. Toss these in the furnace real quick. Calculation and the logic ones. Alright, and then we need flux dust and Certus quartz. I have to toss that in there. Annihilation core. We need another flux dust. Isn't that nice? We've run out of flux. Okay. Now we need, for flux, we need a redstone, Certus quartz, nether quartz. I need 1 nether quartz, not 44 of them. Okay. Here we go. And then we need to pulverize one of this to get our flux dust. There we are. Okay. And then we need another Certus quartz, another nether quartz. 1 of those, 1 of those. We're gonna need to go get more Certus quartz here soon. Alright, and then flux dust. And then logic processor. Okay, formation core, annihilation core. And now we need our, oh, look at that. We have, it's so perfect. I am loving that. Okay. Glowstone, redstone, and iron. We have a piece of iron on us. And then we need a redstone. And we need 2 glowstone dust. Nice. 3 quartz glass, iron, redstone, glowstone, illuminated panel, formation core, annihilation core, logic processor. And then we need to make a crafting table, terminal, calculation, crafting terminal. Nice. Now we can stick this over here. Yes, our energy cell is full. It's only using 1.01 KRF per tick, I guess. That's nice. So it's running. Of course, we don't have any drives in there. So the next step is to make a drive. It was actually a lot quicker than I thought it was going to take. Okay. That's not what I need. Okay. How much for a 1K storage cell? Shouldn't be too much, right? Or let's see. Can we make a 16K ME storage cell? ME storage housing? So it's literally the same recipe, you just... Okay. So 16K ME storage component. We need 3 4Ks, 4 glowstone, a calculation processor, quartz glass. 4Ks, 1K, calculation processor, redstone. Sure, okay, logic processors. How many? If we're going to make 16, we need 1, 2, 3 times 3, which is... That's a lot of Certus quartz. 3 times 3 is 9. How can we get Certus quartz? Okay, that doesn't help me whatsoever. Okay. Other than mining, we have no way to get Certus quartz right now. So we're going to have to go mining to get some Certus quartz. But I suppose for now we can make a 1K storage cell just for a simple, for ourselves. A 1K storage cell is pretty easy, I suppose. Okay, and then we just need that. We need to smelt another quartz dust. Go. Silicon. I actually don't want to waste this 1K thing on just a 1K cell. I think we're just going to hold off on our ME system until we can get some more Certus quartz in the next episode. Because I only have enough to make one of these 1K cells. And the 1K just does not hold enough stuff for me, right? Only uses, you have 1,024 blocks you can put in there, and 63 types of blocks. 1,024 is not going to hold what we have. We got way too much for that. I think we have more than that just in this chest here. So yeah, we're gonna hold off on that for now until next episode. We'll come in and go mining. After we mine a little bit, we'll have some more Certus quartz, and we'll get that done. So yeah, that'll be good for us. But for the rest of this episode, the question is, what do we do? I was looking into power, and I think a diesel generator would be great to have, but it also takes a whole lot, because diesel... Okay, so the diesel generator is easy, right? Aluminum plates, an industrial blast furnace. Okay, but to make the diesel itself, we need a distillation tower. And of course we need oil, so we'd have to get oil pumps and everything. The distillation tower is where it comes into heavy issues because we need two industrial centrifuges, two extractors, two industrial electrolyzers, a highly advanced machine frame, and two energy flow circuits. Energy flow circuits, I mean, look at that. Claptron crystals, highly advanced, okay, titanium plates. Of course, you know the extractors. Industrial electrolyzers, you know how much we spent on that. And then the industrial centrifuges as well. I mean, that's just a huge step that we just cannot take anytime soon. So yeah, that's out of the question for now. But yeah, well, at least we got two small piles of titanium. I mean, that's nice. We're about to have four. We have to stay online until that's done, by the way, because otherwise it's going to restart, I'm sure. So we might actually go. You know what? We might turn the last half of this episode into a mining episode, I think. Yeah. Do we have everything we need? We don't have enough food. Let's go ahead and cook some food. Yeah, we're gonna make some steak because I want some meat. Haven't had meat in a while. So yeah, just eating all this corn all the days. Man, I must have huge stomach issues actually. Like legitimately, my character must have bad stomach issues if all he ever eats is corn. Oof, I'd hate to be him. Come on, engine, catch up. Just gotta get back to the black color. Okay, we've got our steak. We need more torches. Let's make 24 because that's a multiple of what, 8? Yeah, multiple of 8. That's what I was looking for. And then 4 times 6 is how many sticks we need. Which is 12. 24. Nice. Alright, on to the cave. Our armor should hopefully hold up. Y'all might notice that I don't actually jump a lot when I'm fighting. Like I said, I'm not a fighter. And I like how we've had, okay, that's the wrong chest, this chest. I like how we have this big farm that's just sitting here with plenty of food, and I just don't harvest it because I have too much food in the chest that I just don't use, you know? I've had the same, like, stack of food or something for the past, like, 10 episodes or something. No, not 10, because, I mean, that would be back in episode 6. Well, actually, it might be 10. If you include the progress episodes, it might be 10 episodes. I don't know. Either way, you know, we're okay. So yeah, where are we gonna get some materials today? Alright, we can make modular force fields. That is something we've been needing for a long time. Do you know how many things have come up? I mean, just earlier, while I had it paused and was looking at stuff, a couple of creepers walked up, got under the roof, and I had to exit the house to deal with them. I mean, modular force field would be so helpful for us to set up. So that is something we're going to have on our list, our short list. Vein miner. Right, it's because it's not on the tool list. Tool list, shovel, add, project, red. Exploration. That's not the right character. Exploration. Ruby underscore shovel. There we go. Alright. I just want to get that gravel out the way. That's going to be a spawn area now. I need to fix that. Okay. We're not necessarily here for this stuff, but I know we're getting deeper into Thaumcraft, so we're going to need it here soon. I guess Terra we didn't really need, but, you know, that'll be the first thing I throw out if push comes to shove. And our inventory's full, which I'm sure it will be. Ooh, that's a whole tool set of rubies right there, plus a little extra. That was a nice vein. Coal is something we need for sure. Well then, it's not what I wanted to happen. We're going to finish off the corn first. Okay. We've been needing to light this area up for the longest time to keep dive bombing creepers and stuff from killing us. So that's what I'm going to do. Thank you, skeleton. Exactly as I said, dive bombing mobs. No. Yeah, we still have barely explored this cave. That's an Enderman. I'd like to try and harvest his ender pearls if I can. It sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? Oh, no, no, no. Thank goodness for fall resistant cloud stepper ring. If we hadn't had this cloud stepper ring, we probably would have died there. I love how I can just jump around this place. It's so nice. Oh, hey, more coal. Okay, where were we going? Not this way, but... I'll grab some of this stuff anyway. This is such a huge cave system. 2 ravines plus all this stuff. There's another deep hive down there too. Okay, I've got to remember the real reason I came down here was Certus quartz. Which, I mean, granted, I haven't seen any. I'm not getting any more coal. There's some Certus quartz. Oh my goodness, only a single ore. Look at all this ore, though. Okay, we're gonna need some iron for sure. I mean, we're running low, so I need to grab that. But then we also, our main thing is Certus quartz. That's why we came down here. There's some, And we're gonna want some more rubies for tools. I know I've got a decent amount, but still good to grab more Certus quartz. Right. Just so many ores, such a huge cave system. We'll get lost down here, I mean, for real. I love this cloud stepper ring so much. Oh, hello there. Okay, I need to light up this area to keep them from spawning. Okay. Name tag. Pumpkin seeds and rotten flesh. Well, we didn't really need. We're gonna leave the rotten flesh. We'll leave the Terra crystals. We'll take that for now. We'll keep everything else we've got on us and leave some if we need to. We needed some bauxite too for titanium. Yeah, you can vein mine that stuff. Ooh, nice. Okay. So now we got some mossy cobble. That's kind of cool. Before we go, I just realized we should mark this thing. Skeleton spawner. Confirm. Okay. That will be something helpful, like when we need an XP farm, we can make a machine to do that for us, which is great. So yeah. Certus quartz, where are you, Certus quartz? I don't see you anywhere, but you are what I need. That's why I came here. Not for all this iron and rubies, but for Certus quartz. And I'm still not noticing any. Why in the world is there no Certus quartz around? There we go, look at that, nice. That's hard to time. This way is the way I need to go to get back out. Okay. Um, 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 Certus quartz. Still not enough. Whoa, hello there, zombies and Scully bro. Of course. Come on, shoot the zombie. Yeah. Who's gonna win? Neither one of you. That's fun. Okay. There's still not very much Certus quartz. I don't know why it's not spawning as often. It seems like it's spawning less than it usually does. I guess it's just because there's so much ore that the mod pack has to pack in down here, you know? I remember that was something with Big Dig is yeah, there was so much ores, so many different ores, but they also upped the spawn rate of all of it. So just the fact that you had so many ores, was like, well, maybe you can't find it because there's too many, Um, but I'm not sure how it works with this one. We've almost got a full stack of iron. Let's grab this here. Give ourselves that full stack. A little bit extra. I'm loving the fact that this cave system just keeps going, which means we can get like tons of materials from down here. But at the same time, it's like, where's the stuff I came here for? You've only given me a little bit of it. We can just keep going and going and going, though, so it's kind of interesting. Okay. Just looped back around to a place we've already been. Ugh. Such a large cave system, but it's annoying. I think it's annoying because it is so large. Like I came from that way. These are the ravines. Okay. Well then. This is another area we've been to. We went a different direction. Didn't explore it on here. There's some Certus quartz. Okay. How much Certus quartz do we have? Only 21. Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. We need a lot more than that, but there is none. I'll be friendly with you for just a minute while I look around. Then I might decide to kill you. Where'd he go? There must be a side cave somewhere close by that he slipped into. He'll come back in a minute, I'm sure. Come on, Enderman. There are so many places for you to spawn here. Yeah. Alright. Yes. Certus quartz. Give me your Certus quartz. No. Certus quartz. Nice. My goodness, this is such a huge cave system. We're also going to grab this gold because we need gold every so often, and it's hard to come by, so. I love being able to jump and just place things like that. Here's some Certus quartz. Nice. That's a lot of mobs. Well then. I know how to play this game. That's not what I meant. I meant that one. I wanted the zombie brain. And there's a lot of space down here. So much so we're about to run out of torches. This is such a huge cave system. My goodness, how am I ever going to get my way back out of this thing? Look at that. That's where we came in. No, that's where we came in. 166 meters above us. What? Huh? Oh, it's the destabilized redstone fluid. That's lava right here, so I know. However, destabilized redstone acts so weird. Because you drown in it, but at the same time you can't swim in it or anything, you know? This is the weirdest. I might actually just... What I was saying was I might actually just grab the destabilized redstone, but I don't know. What does destabilized redstone have for us? What can we use it for? Okay, used for redstone. I mean, not much. Signalum, redstone, and I guess signalum is the only thing we need it for. But we can make signalum from... I guess we have to have it for signalum. But what does signalum do? Glass? Oh wait, yeah. What does this do? A decent amount, so we might have to come back and get this. But at least we know there's some down here. But it's nice we got 4 diamonds from this trip. And now to make our way back out. Well, no, we still have some torches. We might as well mine until we have no more torches left. That's kind of my normal way of going about mining trips in this series, it seems like. So, which doesn't look like it'll take us too long. With the size of this cave, I mean... hoping we'd get... Oh, we did get half a stack of Certus quartz. It would be kind of nice if we had a full stack, but... don't see that happening. Yeah, alright, we're out of torches. time to head back. That's the wrong one. That's the one we need. Okay, this is going to be a slightly confusing journey, I'm sure. But I know, yeah, here we go. Ravine. I know the mining entrance was... Is there isn't a zombie spawner out there? Okay. There we go. I really love this cloud stepper ring. I know I've said it so many times before, but this thing is amazing. Especially for traversing this mine shaft down here. Alright, we're gonna go load our stuff in the smeltery and the chests and everything. And then we're gonna end the episode. I think it's been a pretty good episode. We've gotten some decent stuff, you know. Got our Certus quartz, some diamonds, rubies, coal. Sure, we're gonna have to turn stuff into blocks like we've done in the past, but it's okay. Flint doesn't go in there. Okay, and then V crystals, Thaumcraft, zombie brain, rare earths. Okay, flint, bones, pumpkin seeds, name tag, gravel, moss stone, cobblestone, gravel. Alright. Arrows. And then the rest of this goes in the pulverizer smeltery system. Lead, silver, except for bauxite, tin, iron, gold, iron. Bauxite will go up there just in ore form for now. The last thing we can do is to check on our good old friend, Mr. Industrial Electrolyzer. Oh no. Oh no. I think I realized what happened. We went out of chunk loading range, and so the chunk was unloaded, and it reset the progress. Oh no. That's not good. Oh. I'm gonna look. Okay, we do have chunk loaders, so standard world spike. How do you make it though? Maybe personal world spike? No. Maybe that's one. Oh my goodness, that's expensive. 16 emeralds, 4 gold, 2 obsidian, and an ender pearl. Yep. Not gonna happen anytime soon. We can get it for the peripherals. Cool. So we can get it for computer craft, and we can get it for Steve's carts, but that one is expensive. Alright, this is nice. We're smelting. Wow. Actually, it's gone a lot quicker than I expected it to. Of course, our redstone furnace is finishing quicker than the pulverizer because of the upgrade. I did it again. so mad that I keep doing that, but okay. What I was trying to do is put more water in there. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we got iron in there. This is just gonna use up our stuff, but that's fine. Okay. Alright, we're gonna take a sleep, and then we're going to end the episode. Alright, so I hope you all enjoyed this episode. We got started with our ME system. We can probably finish it next episode. At least not finish it, but get that 16k cell, since we're going to have ourselves a plenty of Certus quartz now to do so. 44 Certus quartz. Look at that. So, look forward to that next episode. Following that, I don't know what we're going to do. Before we go, because we don't have power over there yet, we need to go and feed our sheep. I think I left the wheat in the feeder. Hopefully we can make a new sheep. Maybe two new sheep. Yeah, the wheat's in here. Yo, and yo, and yo, and yo. Oh, is it because I guess the one I tried to breed with was its child, and so it wasn't able to breed. That is okay. We will be able to do that later. For now, we've got a new sheep, and so we're continuing to grow that. Alright then. I hope you all have enjoyed this episode. Game froze while I'm sitting still, so give me just a second. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Obviously, suggestions for what I could do better down in the comments if you don't mind. Other than that, this is me signing off, and I've been producing videos. Thanks for watching.